today I'm going to show you guys just how easy it is to make your own chicken feeder. So I'm going to be staying loyal with Harbor Freight and be using one of their red buckets because everyone knows that chickens love red. And off of Amazon, I got 4 of these little PVC funnel things that help the food stay dry. And it also lets the chickens go in there. You know, it gets them in there in the beak to get their food. And in this packaging, it actually also came with this super nifty drill bit that I'm going to use to put the holes in. So let's get into it. So I have my my DeWalt here. I'm gonna just plug this in and get this tip going. Gonna make it as tight as I can. It's not getting tighter because I'm going the wrong way, I think. Let's see here. There we go. There she goes. All right, whoa, that came off. Maybe I need to twist it. Yep, okay. So when you get this package, what you need to know is you need to twist it a little bit. Just keep this like embedded teeth part thing down, and let's see if we can get our first hole in. I'm probably gonna have these go straight across, and then the feeding, these little things go straight across, and then if I decide that it's too high or too low or any which way, I'll decide, and I can put a brick under there, or I can use a cinder block or something like that. So let's see how our first hole goes. Woo! All right, so there you go. That's our first hole. That was pretty easy. That was a lot easier than what I thought. Okay, so then here are all the little tiny pieces that came out of there. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to take this piece and this piece, and I'm gonna put it in there like that, and then I'm just gonna make it so that it gets watered, that there's no way that any water can get in there, and so that the food stays nice and dry. I'm just kind of twisting this on right now. There we go. It all works better when you have it set up good. All right, so that's my first hole. I'm actually pretty happy with this. This all together, I think the kit came with the 4 feeders, the drill bit, and that was it. I think it was like $12. I mean, like, you know, I mean, if you have a lot of chickens, which by now you know that I do, I need a lot of area to be able to feed them. And I also don't want them to be getting into any fights or anything. They have enough things to worry about out here than worrying about trying to get food and fight each other that. So, you know, earlier I said I was going to have the holes in the same spot, but I think I might do a little hole, raise a hole over here. So so I got that one there. I'm going to do, I think I might do 4. I'm either going to do 3 or 4. So let's see how it goes. Let's do this next one, the second hole. Easy still. All right, so that we got that one again. We're gonna make that one, like I said, we're gonna do it a little bit higher. You know which way to put it in because this part here faces down in the bucket, down in the food, and this part here is where the chickens put their head in to get the food at the bottom. So that's how you know, and then you just put it in that whole, oh, it also comes with this little O-ring here. You want to make sure that that stays there and that it's all nice and tight so that the water doesn't get in and ruin that food. Because you spend so much food on the chickens to have them have good chicken food, you don't want it to get ruined by the rain or any other type of water. And we just want to make sure that we have this all lined up just perfect. I'm trying to twist it on here. The first one was a lot easier. I don't know, did I not do this one straight? I feel like I did. We are twisting, Let's see. Maybe if I pull it through. There we go. You have to really make sure it's lined up because if it's not lined up, like so many things, it won't twist through. So, and that is fine. That's our second hole. So I have one who's a little bit lower, one who is a little bit higher. I am tightening them very tight. I have a little bit of extra debris in that bucket. I'm just gonna get out of there. All right, let's do another hole. All right, we'll make this one below again. Here we go. that just popped out of the bucket. There we go. We're gonna just line that up. Got a little wobbly at the end there. It's not difficult to do. You just gotta make sure it's even, but that's what this is for. That's what the O-rings are for, so you can really get it on there nice and tight, because you do not want any water to come in there. And that's another thing that the O-ring really helps you with, is to line everything up. I'm gonna undo that. My O-ring got a little pinched here. Ooh, there we go. Okay, so we got this. Whoa, just twist it off. Man, oh man, I tell you, some days it's just like not even, right? Like, oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Twist it on. All right, oh, I have a little bit of it. Oh, there we go. So you can kind of like push it around and like navigate it so that you get the whole thing, just the whole thing covered up from the rain, just in case it rains in your area and you want to make sure it's all good. Then the next thing I'm gonna do, I'm only gonna do 3 because a lot of things I do is in 3s. Then all you do is add the food. And I don't know about you, but if I have some Great Pyrenees puppies, and what they like to do is knock everything over. So before I set this out for the chickens, I'm going to put something very heavy on there, like a cinder block or something, so that they don't knock it over. But there you go. I mean, it's a super easy feeder. It's gonna work great. It has a handle so you can feed with your feeder where your feed is, and put all the food for the chickens in there and then carry it out to them. I really like this Amazon thing, the way it came with exactly what I needed. I think that's so awesome. I love when you don't have to like go through tools and try to find stuff. And I think that this was a really good purchase, a really good idea. I like doing stuff by myself, so anything I can do by myself to save a penny here and there is worth it to me. So anyway, you guys, let me know if you guys end up making this. I really think you should. I think altogether the bucket was 5 something, and then these feeders plus the drill bit I think was like, I don't know, either 8 or 9 or 10. Or still, no matter how you cut it, way cheaper than buying the actual feeder at like TSC or Tractor Supply Company or like a place like that. Not dissing Tractor Supply Company, just saying if you can make it by yourself for cheaper, why not? Spend money on something else, you know? So anyway, hey guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you loved it and have a great day. Make good moves. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.